Hey, social media folks. Spirit is saying someone is trying to force alignment. And that's something that you cannot force. If you haven't done the inner work, then you're shit out of luck. Let's find out some more. Okay, remember, take what resonates. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Childhood innocence. They're saying someone's reminiscing in the past. Like, well, of course it's in the past, you know, you're reminiscing. But you're remembering how good it was when you were a child and how difficult you've made things as an adult. But someone's got some blessings coming in. You've changed timelines. Anything else, Spirit? It's meant to come out, it'll come out. But for the person who's trying to force your alignment, that's not going to work. Okay, you're in your cave. The rituals you were doing not working because it's not from here. You're not genuine. You're a snake. You've made a promise, but you haven't kept to that promise. Like I heard, you know, I'll be better, I'll do this better, I'll stop doing this, I'll stop doing that. But you're still doing it. Your ancestors are not with you. They're not helping you heal. Yeah, it's time for reflection. You need to reflect and work through that really hard, deep shit. Okay, what does the collective need to know out of this lot, Spirit? Yeah, you're desperate. Desperate as fuck to be in alignment. Coffin, you haven't put to an end your wicked ways. Your evil acts. You're still doing them. You can't expect to reap any rewards with that fucking type of behavior. Okay, a masculine energy is significant and you're being watched. You're not just being watched by law enforcement, you're being watched by the spirit realm, and they ain't happy. They're like, look at this fucker, you know? What do they need to know out of this slot, Spirit? Yeah, you didn't do the inner work. You're dissatisfied. And you're disappointed. You're hoping it'll just fall in your lap. It doesn't work that way, mate. Someone has a lot of wisdom from their growth. Okay, it's a fresh start for some folks, not for all of you. But be cautious, because the more you upgrade, the more temptations seem to come out of nowhere. But you do have beautiful opportunities on the horizon if you choose not to feed into these distractions. Okay? Someone is a feared leader. You're very traditional, but you can be overly structured. You know, you're like too structured. And bliss and fulfillment for some of you. Okay, what do they need to know out of here? Simon is significant. They're saying you got to put it down, bro. I feel like that has it's related to addictions. You got to put it down. Shiza. Give me a sec. Okay. Someone is wishing ill upon some of you, and they've worked themselves into like such an emotional state that they're starting to dabble in the dark. Someone is getting a clean slate. That's the second time that's come out. That's really significant. Third time, new beginnings, 202, balance, spiritual guidance. Someone's going to be receiving an important message. Saying 6 hours, within 6 hours. From a feminine energy. Anger is really significant. They're envious. They are an envious energy, and they're pretty dangerous. Capricorn is significant. Someone needs to really spend time on that healing. And a lot of you are heavily spiritually protected, and these fuckers that tried to ruin you are finding that out now. And gotta have an open mind. Like, a lot of you need to have an open mind. Okay, spirit animals, spirit guides. What do they need to know? Helen is significant. Dragon, passion. 661 is significant. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious that your passion does not lead you into trouble. I feel like you need one more. Oh, look, we're 555 on the timestamp. Frog, transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. Okay, another angel number. So yeah, you got 661. Henry is also significant. Matthew. 1818, optimism. Successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest nights. Tama is significant too. Affirmation. Everything is in perfect order as I enter into the next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. Contact is significant. Contacts for the eyes. Another angel number. Okay, number 3 is significant too. Okay, 1562. So 1562. And have a wonderful day and keep on keeping on.